This is undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make. But after the accident in turn 4 at the end of the Daytona 500, we've lost Dale Earnhardt.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a moment that changed NASCAR forever. The tragic crash of Dale Earnhardt Sr. during the 2001 Daytona 500. For many of us, this wasn't just another race. It was a day that shook us to our core. Dale wasn't just a driver, he was a legend, the Intimidator, with an incredible bond with fans. As we remember that fateful day, we'll hear from those who were there cheering for him in the background. Let's relive their stories and honor what Dale meant to all of us. Dale Earnhardt Sr. was a titan in the world of racing. With his iconic black number 3 car, he became an absolute legend. Known for his fierce racing style and that unmistakable mustache. 7 championships and over 70 wins? That's not just impressive, that's legendary. You could feel the buzz in the air as he rolled into the 2001 Daytona 500. Fans were buzzing, ready to see their hero chase down another victory at this legendary track. The anticipation was palpable. You could almost taste it. Everyone knew that Dale was not just racing, he was making history.
He's chasing his second 500 victory, looking to bookend what's been a legendary Daytona career. He was second in the Bud Shootout, third in his 125, today chasing his 35th total victory here in Daytona.
But then, in those final laps, everything changed in an instant. As Dale fought for position in that tight pack of cars, disaster struck. His car collided with another and slammed into the wall hard. It was gut-wrenching. So many fans remember exactly where they were when it happened. It's one of those moments that sticks with you forever. Tragically, just before impact, Dale saw his son's car right in front of him, a haunting image that adds to the heartbreak of that day. Now let's hear from some fans who experienced this heartbreaking moment firsthand. Their stories reflect the profound impact Dale had on their lives.
February 18, 2001, when Earnhardt died, which I was there. Earnhardt was my hero, man, it was terrible. It was terrible. Michael, my son, was, what was he, 6 years old. I didn't know how to break it to him because he would sit down and watch NASCAR with me all the time. And he loved that black number 3 just like I did.
For racing fans, Dale Earnhardt's death is a nail to the heart.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
George Longo works construction on Sioux Falls West Side. He's been an Earnhardt fan for years.
It still felt like part of the family.
Just a half a lap to go.
Across town, Jen Hudson is still coming to terms. She last talked with Earnhardt 16 days ago. She says he was a gentle, genuine man.
He could sit right next to you and talk about stuff, and you probably wouldn't know who he was if you weren't a fan.
Fans didn't just come to watch a race, they came to celebrate a legend whose spirit lit up their lives. Their reactions capture how deeply Dale Earnhardt Sr. impacted not only their hearts, but also the very fabric of NASCAR itself. The tears, disbelief, and love for a man who gave everything to his sport resonate even today. Many fans describe feeling as if they had lost a family member when they heard the news. The emotional weight of that day is still felt across racetracks everywhere. In the days following this tragedy, something incredible happened. Fans came together like never before. Across racetracks and homes nationwide, people shared their grief and memories of Dale. Many gathered at memorials, leaving flowers and heartfelt notes to pay tribute to their hero. It was a powerful display of love and respect. Some fans even organized candlelight vigils at tracks across the country, lighting candles in memory of Dale and sharing stories about how he inspired them. Dale's passing didn't just leave a hole in our hearts, it sparked major changes in NASCAR's safety protocols. His legacy led to advancements aimed at protecting drivers on the track. Since that day, new rules came into play. Things like mandatory head and neck restraints and better car designs have made racing safer for everyone. These changes were not just about improving safety, they were about honoring Dale's memory by ensuring that no other family would have to go through such heartbreak.
Crashes still happen and they always will, but NASCAR now takes a proactive approach, studying each crash with black boxes and high-speed cameras, especially those where a driver is injured.
You know, the flywheel, which is like a millions and millions of pushes to get it spinning at the rate that it is today, is spinning that fast because of everyone being on board and all pushing in the same direction.
Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s influence goes far beyond just racing statistics. He shaped how fans connect with drivers today.
How was the race?
Well, it was hot, but it was fast.
Yeah. Did you
just like you told me to go.
Yeah. Did you draft a lot?
Yeah, I drafted just like you told me to for the race.
You didn't have to pass to me, did you?
Well, yeah, we had to race them pretty good there and watch our gas mileage there at the end, but we did exactly what you told us and we won the race.
Are you gonna give me some money when you get home?
I doubt it.
His passion for racing inspired countless individuals to pursue careers in motorsports. Even years later, you can still feel his presence at racetracks across America. Fans proudly wear their number 3 gear, sharing stories about how he impacted their lives.
His wife and their 7 kids are from Marion, Indiana. They're heading to the Daytona 500 this weekend. But first, they drove 7 hours out of the way. There was someone they had to see. Sadly, like most Earnhardt fans, Brian remembers the heartache he felt 15 years ago today.
I was devastated like everybody else, and it was just something that you never expected to happen because he had been in what looked far worse wrecks.
A decade and a half later, the wounds are still healing, but with this chance to say goodbye,
wish you were still here.
As we remember this tough chapter in NASCAR history, let's celebrate not just Dale's incredible career, but also how he brought us all together as fans. Thank you for joining us as we revisited this pivotal moment through the eyes of those who loved him most. If you were at the 2001 Daytona 500 or watched it on TV, how did it impact you? Share your memories of Dale with us in the comments below. And until next time, keep those engines revving